is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case. The way you put in work on me, just like a surgeon when you operate that place.
So we gotta do a 5-card spread.
Yes.
All right, let me throw some Florida water on these hands.
I'm sorry.
I say I'm throwing some Florida water on these hands.
Oh, okay.
Woo. Shuffle the cards a little bit for you a couple more times. So you take, I'm assuming you watch the videos and like what you see and all that good stuff.
I have, yes, I do. Just started recently, really, but yes.
Serious?
Yes. So I'm excited for this reading.
What's your first one? I mean, what's your favorite one that so far?
My favorite ones are the ones where you do the reading.
Okay.
So I go back and forth between the readings.
Oh yeah. I only do the spell work when people request it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't too much like doing the spell work for people, but hey, it works. All right, so again, you can ask for a clarifier after I explain each house. You can ask for a clarifier. You ask for a clarifier by asking the question out loud. I repeat it, and then I lay down the cards. If it's too personal, you have the option to ask it in your mind, and whatever spirit tells me to say, I'll say.
Okay.
When it comes to the 7th house, which you did select your 7th house for your 4th card, you have to ask for a clarifier.
Okay.
I don't need to know your zodiac sign or your birthday. That's not important to me. You are. And with that being said, can I get your first name one time? Do I have permission to cut your cards?
You do.
All right, laying down your first card. So you recently made a decision. So you want to know if you made the right decision. Gotcha.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
That still freak me out when people call me sir. I don't know.
Oh.
It's cool. It's cool.
That's just something I do.
All right. So we're gonna start with your first card, and it's in your. We're gonna start with your first card, which is in your 3rd house.
Yes.
So your 3rd house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your 3rd house represents communication. Mercury is fast, expedient communication. When you're dealing with Gemini, Gemini is that thing that comes. You got to take the good with the bad on communication. All right.
Yes.
Now, in your 3rd house, you have a message from water in the upside down position. This tells me in communication, you already made a decision and you're holding true to your decision. Now, what Spirit is telling me about this card of the message from the water and communication, you made a logical decision. This wasn't based on love. This wasn't based on anything. This was very factual. I mean, you took time and you weighed out the pros and the cons. What that decision is, they're not revealing to me yet. It'll pop up in a second if they need me to say it. But they say for now, you just need confirmation that you did the right thing.
Yes.
Okay, so now, the decision, you actually did the right thing. Thinking logically about this is real. For some reason, they're telling me a financial system was in place, sort of like a financial helpmate or something stemming around finances. They showing me to strengthen your finances or to alleviate pressure off of your finances. So, but yeah, you made a decision, logical decision. You weighed the pros and cons. You didn't use not one bit of emotion in this.
Okay.
So let me say, if you let a dude move in your house, you base that thing off of fact. Now you may just sit up there and say, well, shit can come later. You know, we can probably do something later, but this right here needs to be done this way for this to be maintained and this to happen. But that just was a scenario in my mind that they're showing me to help me understand this. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
So you understand what they're telling
I
you?
got it. Yes.
All right.
That's good.
It was the right decision, by the way.
Okay.
All right, now we're finna go over here to your next card, which is in your fourth house.
Okay.
Your fourth house represents your actual house, your actual home. The walls you sleep in, the walls you live in, the bed you lay in, that type of thing. I like to also say it represents the three closest people that you allow in your home, aka family. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon, meaning there's always a secret, there's always an underlying issue here, okay?
Okay.
So now, in this house right here, you have the Two of Water in the upright position. Now, having the Two of Water in the upright position says that this now you made a logical decision, but now you made a logical decision. Now you have to live with this decision by bringing somebody into your home. You following me so far?
You say by what?
By bringing someone into your home, into your circle, into your world.
Okay.
You have to live with this decision, but now this isn't a bad decision. Incorporating incorporating this person is not bad, because they saying incorporating what they said. I'm gonna tell you what they're showing me, and you can just tell me if I'm correct or not. But they're showing me a partner that you began dating, sort of like a man moved into your house, your partner moved into your house, or vice versa, but it was a strategic move or something along those lines. Because they keep showing me hearts, appreciation or love, one of the two.
Okay.
But the two of water is emotion. Two is duality. 1 and 2, male and female, unisons. Water is emotion. Somebody coming together. This is in your house. So you incorporated something into your house.
I did, or I am.
You it seems like you did. And if you haven't, you will.
Okay.
And this is the love thing, believe it or not. It's a relationship style energy. This ain't just I'm letting my cousin Ray Ray move in. This is a potential.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
But what's the secret though? What's the secret?
What's the secret?
Yeah, I'm asking the spirit, what's the secret? Because they're telling me I need to look a little deeper into this. Okay, the secret is you doing this very tactfully. You're not being so led by emotion with this. You're doing this very tactfully. You weighing the pros and cons.
Right.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes, I will.
Go ahead.
So, can I ask what is the right decision?
What is the right decision?
Yes.
You already asked the question, did you make the right decision? And they said yes. So I'm kind of baffled. What is the right decision? You already made a decision that you logically accepted something and you see something for what it really is.
Oh, okay.
And this house and the home, that decision you made is going to affect your house and home as far as a helpmate or a partner. You follow me so far?
Yes, I do.
Now, Now, what's the question that you want to ask this card? Will my decision work out? Think about things like that. Will this be a hindrance to me? Will this be a hurt to me? Will this be a positive to me?
Okay.
We gotta. I'm gonna help you develop this.
I mean, you're going in my direction. That's what I want to know. Will it hurt me? You know?
Okay. Will this decision hurt her? Will this decision hurt her? It says focus upon your strength. Now, two things you need to know. What's your strength? When it says focus upon your strength, will this decision hurt you? You need to focus upon your strength. You have the uncanny ability to take yourself out of a situation for at least 2 to 3 days or something while you think it over. This is more of a earth sign energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So
Yeah.
you have a very strong earth sign energy. I don't know, you probably one of those three, but you have the ability to analyze things almost to the point of an Aquarius. So that being said, focus upon your strength. If you thinking something gonna hurt you, they saying you could think hard enough and you could think long enough and smart enough to strategize to make it go in your favor. So they say when you think this is going off the rail, you need to focus on your strength, which is you have the ability to strategize.
Okay, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay. All right. So now we're finna move on to your next card, which is your 6th house. The 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Virgo just like to get shit off their chest. They just like to talk, right or wrong. They don't care. They just like to say it and be done with it. Mercury is communication, so that makes this 6th house a teachable moment. Now, the 6th house represents your future economic affairs. Future economic affairs, house, home, cars, money, job, all that stuff. And in your 6th house, you have the 8 of fire in the upside down position. Having the 8 of fire in the upside down position tells me that, again, this decision you made, Spirit is saying, this decision you made was strictly based off of income, was strictly based off of money. There was no love involved. This is a money situation. You don't want to be poor. You're tired of suffering. You want to live a little bit more. So you had to do what you had to do to be able to bring in a little extra cash or whatever. That's what this says. So when it comes to your 6th house of future economic affairs, you're tired of laying around and you're finna do something about it. So I wouldn't be surprised if you start becoming an entrepreneur. I wouldn't be surprised if you start saving money. I wouldn't be surprised if you start talking about investing in things right now.
Okay. All right.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Not really, because that's just something I have to move forward with doing.
Okay.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Spirit is telling me something, but it's gonna be on this next card if I do it or not. Because you're not asking the right questions to get the right answers that you need. But I'm finna try something out, and then we may have to do something a little different. So now we're gonna go to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house, Libra represents justice and or balance. Venus represents love, passion, and truth. And in this house and your 7th house represent relationship, matrimony, the couples, dating, romance, all that good stuff. And in this house you have the moon card upside down. So this tells me that something has been revealed to you within a relationship and that there's no secrets in this relationship. Like everybody, all the players on the board, they understand their purpose. You follow me? So romantic partner, let's break it down a little bit because I don't think you needed a reading. I think what you needed is a consultation.
Oh, okay.
Because Spirit's saying you're not open to hear what these cards has to say because they're not saying the one thing that you want. So what I'm finna do, I'm finna scratch this right here, and I'm finna do this. Thank you, Spirit. Now, this is how we're gonna do it from here on out. I'm gonna give you a chance to ask me 3 questions. I'm gonna change it around. We still got time, so ask me 3 questions that you want to know the answer to.
Okay. So, well, I'm drawn to do this reading because currently separated.
Hold on, one more time. Hold on, say that again.
After I'm separated, but I need to know if my husband should come back home or should I go along with the divorce, as I plan to do. I was really leaning on getting divorced next month, but I'm not. I want to make the right decision.
Yeah, so that was that logical decision you made from the reading. When I had the cards down, that was a logical one. And then in the house and the home, there was 2 people involved, and that was an emotional thing. Okay, so this was a logical money decision. So, okay, should she go through with the divorce or should she reconcile with the husband? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Should she go through with the divorce or should she reconcile with the husband? Listen, should she go through with the divorce or should she reconcile with the husband? Stay focused. Should you reconcile with the husband or go through the divorce? It says relaxation. All right, you really should go through with the divorce.
I should.
It says listen to your first mind. Then Spirit says stay focused. Don't let the woozy doozy spoozy get you back in the flip side. And then it says you need after you do this, you will be able to relax because whatever he did or you did is gonna create tension in this relationship, and neither one of you guys gonna be able to relax. He's gonna always feel like he's being watched. You're gonna always feel as if you have to watch him. You can't get to your higher self by worrying if this clown is out here doing something or worrying if you need to do something just to make you feel good and safe and secure while he doing his shit.
Right. Okay.
So now ask another question.
Really, I don't even ask another question because once you said that really answered everything. I can move forward.
Yeah, that's what Spirit was saying. Like this, you don't need a reading. They say you just need questions answered. That's why they had me put up. That's why they had me put up my cards.
Right. I mean, that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh wow, that was easy. Look at that. That was so simple.
I know.
Don't listen. In the future, don't when you go to your tarot reader, your spiritual advisor, whatever you consider that person to be, and whoever that person is, you have to understand that person shouldn't judge you for whatever question you ask them. Even if you ask them, should I start dating a woman? Feel free to ask that because you're not talking to that person. You're talking to a spirit, and they're gonna give you the best answer. Should I leave my husband? Should I cheat on my husband? So I done did readings where Spirit done told people, listen, the man ain't for you. Go get you somewhere else. It is what it is. But I need for you the next time just to be real open so you can get your questions answered.
Okay.
All right. All right. Hit me up anytime if you need anything. And before we quit this reading, is there any other questions you may have?
No, I'm good. So I went through all the 5 houses though, right?
No, you did go through all the 5 houses. It stopped the reading.
Okay.
You had one more house, which is your 9th house. Would you like for me to pull that card?
If it benefits you in any way.
Okay, what's the outcome, Spirit? What's the outcome? Give her future. What's the outcome? 9th house. Woo! Money bags. Okay, so the outcome, so in your house in the future, what you get a windfall. Well, you get a windfall of courage, that is. They saying you get a windfall of courage that'll lead you to something because you got the you got the ace of fire in the upright position in your ninth house. So this means that you literally become stronger. So get over this hump of feeling like, okay, you have to be the one to clean up this person's mess. And once that's over with, you become stronger, faster, better, and you can go out there and you can go out there and have fun again.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Will I ever find love again?
Will she ever find love again? Will she ever find love again? Let's say, everybody gonna find love twice, 3 times in their life. Ask the spirits a question like, will love come my way soon? So it's okay for you to repeat
it. Okay, will love come my way soon? That's good.
Will love come her way soon? Will love come her way soon? It says, honestly, Spirit says you need freedom. They say you don't need to be focusing on love because they got the card freedom. You got courage and then you got freedom. So they saying it's time for you to explore, to get who you are back, to find the real you before you start trying to fall in love with somebody.
Yes.
Makes sense.
And I already knew that. I just don't know how long I should be doing it.
Oh, do it until you done live your life and you say, you know what, I need a man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, the Baron. Thank you so much.
The Baron. All right. You're welcome. Thank you again.
All right. Take care.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. I like that reading. Some Spirit told me that she just had questions she needed answered. She didn't need a reading. She needed a consultation. And sometimes people need consultations, not reading. I want you guys to know the difference. But yeah, she just had that lingering question. Should she go through with the divorce? And Spirit said, yeah, she need to get back to herself. And this person was going to hold her back. And lo and behold, she already knew the answer to it. So that being said, you know how this channel works. We all on a positive note. If you got something negative to say it in a positive way. Got it? Drop a comment below, thanking them for letting us record the video and post it, all that good stuff. In this community, as being one of the Barons, Alchemists, we help each other. We help each other get to that spiritual level of ascension, and that's what it's about here on the Barons channel. So again, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Take care. God bless. Much love.